Yo, what's going on, everybody? So I just got done with the gym. If you guys can see, this is Planet Fitness, but worked out on abs, biceps, and a little bit of back. Today was a very random workout, but today I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat in a day to gain weight and to stay in the calorie surplus. Stay tuned for those who are, transitioning to a vegan diet or have been on a vegan diet and have been losing a lot of weight. This video is for you because I've definitely been there and I've definitely been a skinny vegan before. From 154 to 170, here we go. But I'm at 168 right now, so we're doing good. So I just got back from the grocery store, and this right here is jackfruit. These are some beets. This right here is papaya. This right here is coconut water, and this right here is a melon. And also this right here is what I'm gonna have after I have me some fruits. But just a little breakdown. This is good for the protein. If you didn't know, this right here is actually a melon. Papaya is actually a melon. Coconut is really great for hydration, of course, right? Electrolytes, and also the beets are really great for for people who want to be able to go harder in the gym, or people who are simply suffering from erectile dysfunction. This right here is really great. And then of course melons have the highest content of H3O2. So when you get in a lot of melons, you're getting superior hydration, which is going to fuel and hydrate the cells, right? Your body a lot better than H2O. So after getting some groceries from the grocery store, I came home, got me a melon. I had to eat me a melon for breakfast. And then about an hour afterwards, I actually had me some cereal, which was very satisfying. Made this nut milk right here from scratch. And if you guys want to be able to do the same thing, there's a nut milk recipe in the top right hand corner of this video once you join the community. And this right here is a video of me talking to my friend, asking him what he thinks about the nut milk, so check it out. I just made this nut milk. He has no idea what's actually in the nut milk, but I'm very curious how he rates this nut milk compared to all the other nut milks I've made for him. So 1 out of 10, give it a sip and let me know. 10 being the highest, meaning it's like the best, 1 being disgusting.
Okay, I've had almond milk, walnut milk, and this is mystery. I don't know what it is yet. Yeah, so this is walnut milk, but it's something different. But I'll explain after you sip. That's a good sign. He didn't stop. Yeah, I wanted to get the texture. Wow. Okay.
Different, right?
It's different. The flavor seems to be more long lasting.
Okay.
In this, at least this time, again, I'm early for me, just waking up.
Is there? Is there a sugar content presence?
There is a sweetness.
But is it too high? Is it too low? What is it?
I'm usually sensitive to it because I use unsweetened almond milk, but this would be sweetness level. I would give it and this is a good sign, lower the better. Mm-hmm. But then there's also like flavor, so I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay. So what you don't know is that yes, it's walnuts, but I didn't add water. I added coconut water. The sugar content is just like so present, so I didn't even have to add the date syrup that I usually add.
No added date syrup to it?
No date syrup, no agave.
That was my first question to him. That was before this recording. I was like, oh, did you add, the syrup to it or whatnot? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Whoa.
Thank you so much, Dave, if you're watching this. I really appreciate the feedback. But after I got done, doing that, some time went by, and then I was just replying to some of you guys' messages and reposts, in the community, and also on YouTube and Instagram, the whole social media world and stuff like that. And then I had some more fruit, some jackfruit. Really love jackfruit. Oh my God, it's like one of my favorites. However, like a couple hours after that, I actually had dinner, and dinner was like around maybe 4 or 5. And this was just a burger, a burger, beans, quinoa, burger, simple. And also it was, wrapped with lettuce, and it had, avocado, it had hummus, and it also had this chipotle dressing. I really love homemade, and that was delicious. But I really do want to talk to you guys about something, and we'll talk about it right now. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So this is a part of the video where I get very vulnerable and talk to you guys a little bit about my current situation while I'm back in America, and just the whole 9. Okay, so you guys know I have been a skateboarder. You guys know I've been like a health coach. You know, you guys know I was like a digital nomad. You know, all of these things, right? And all these things are very beautiful and cool, right? And you followed me for one of these things, right? So cool, great. But as of recently, I just want to let you guys know that like there has been a change, and the change is that I have decided to go to school to get certification in HVAC, which is like, you know, heating, ventilation, AC and stuff like that, right? Helping people with their vents and stuff like that. And apparently, you know, the hotter it is, you know, wherever it is the most hot, this means that job will be like in most demand, you know? So, you know, I found a program, and then this program was like, oh, okay, we want this amount of money for you to be able to attend. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, well, there's actually another program that's like the next state over. And if I go and take that, then, you know, it's cheaper, and also it's more in demand in that state. So that's what I did. You know, I found another program that was a lot cheaper, more in demand, because it gets hotter there. And yeah, I have a friend that actually does this type of work in that state, and it's specifically Nevada. I don't know why I'm talking about it like, you know, it's like some huge secret. But I got a friend that's in Nevada that does this, and, you know, he takes care of his wife, you know, he takes care of everything, you feel me? He's very well off, you know? And I'm like, dude, that's dope. That's really, really dope. I'm really proud of you, you know? So through his experience and through him talking to me about it and stuff like that, and I was just like, yo, this is dope. Like, I kind of really want to do this, you know? And I've also been in a phase of like learning that like through my entrepreneurial experience, like something that's very, very important is achieving predictive income. Everybody that I've spoken to that are entrepreneurs in this space, so it's a space of either digital space or non-digital space, real estate, like it doesn't matter. I've met people who made 69 or 76 million dollars a year. You know, I've met people who have made millions of dollars a year. I've met cool people, you know, people in real estate, people in social media, you feel me, people who are digital nomads. I've met really, really amazing people before. However, what I do know is that there's a lot of talk about, you know, being an entrepreneur rather than showing you what it really, really is, you know, and the things that you really, really should do and consider while you were doing that. And something that I did was go straight into business without having the predictive income and rely on that instability, you know, the highs, the lows, the highs, the lows, right? And that's cool, and people can do that, right? Especially if you're not in America, and that's cool, because like I definitely don't want to be in America. However, you know, I've just made some changes, you know, like while I'm here in America, like I plan on working a job, you know, and I plan on working a job that can be good enough for me to be able to, you know, be able to sustain myself in a way of which like I can be very well off, you know, I can have like a 2-bedroom apartment, you know, and have one space for working, have one space for sleeping, you know, and go and do and be as I please, you feel me? So yeah, I mean, and then also my social media stuff that I already have, like my, you know, my business, my health coaching business, things are going with that, right? And I still make money. However, like I just don't want to be dependent on that, because like I said, there's highs and there's lows just in general with business. But also, this is Instagram we're talking about. Like Instagram is ran by Mark Zuckerberg, you feel me? Meta, right? Like, and I'm not very confident or cool with putting my bag in his hands, you know? Because truthfully speaking, the things that they do, like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. The world don't want health conscious people on the planet. That's just what it is, dog. That's just really what it is. Like, what I do is a very revolutionary thing, you know, whether you want to believe it or not. And it can really, really change the world. This is why I created my board game called Breaking the Chains Off Wellness. This is why I created my group called Breaking the Chains Off Wellness, aka BTCOW, because I wanted to create a community of people who are all dedicated to breaking the chains off wellness for themselves, their friends, their family, you know. And so that way we can create a collective shift, you know, so that way we can all be able to be on the same page, or if not on a page of wellness and taking back control of our health, so that way we don't put that kind of control in, big pharma's hands, people who literally don't have any kind of care or don't have our best interests at hand at all, So what I'm saying is, I was very intentional with what I did, and all of that is still going. However, I just don't want to be reliant on social media. I just don't want to be. I have not done a social media fast in a very long time. I honestly have been experiencing a lot of burnout because it's been 2 full years since I've taken like a social media fast. I used to take a social media fast like once a month, I believe. And yeah, I just haven't done that, But that's the kind of like demand that comes with being like a content creator. You're always posting, you're always on the gram, you're always on the new trend, you're always on this, you like live on social media. And that's cool for some people, but I don't want to do that. And I actually do value my privacy quite highly as of right now, because I've kind of lived on social media for some time and exposed people to who I am personally, And I'm more so in a phase of wanting to be more private. I really am, and not on my phone, not doing this so much, That's just me. I'm just more in a very private kind of mindset right now. I don't want to be seen. I genuinely don't want to be seen, But that's me, and that's my perspective with social media, and that's the reason why I kind of don't want to do this health coaching thing anymore, as well as, bro, there's so much that I can say. There's honestly so much, but like, I really don't want to spend too much time on it. But I'm going to just say this one thing. Here's another thing. I think, actually, I'm going to just say it like this. I genuinely just don't want to deal with negativity. And social media thrives off negativity, period, point blank. So it's a very long story, but what I just want to tell you guys is I'm still doing it, but I'm not going to be doing it that much longer. And for everybody who wants to be able to still thrive on a plant-based diet, you feel me, and be able to get their health right, as far as mentally, physically, spiritually, right, everything, then right now is a really good time to tap in with my community called BTCOW, which stands for Breaking the Chains Off Wellness, because I'm putting everything in that community. So literally, like, what I was charging thousands of dollars for is now in that community for $47 a month. Retarded, retarded. So definitely underpriced for sure, but I'm just moved. That's just how I'm moving. I don't really want to be doing this for a long time, and I'm ready, and I'm honestly ready for some expansion. I really am. I'm ready for some expansion in a way of which I'm not always talking about my diet, And boom, just like that, your boy done literally did what he said he was going to do. Like, for example, so I came out to Las Vegas, Nevada, right? I was willing to make this happen by any means, you feel me? So I did that 2.5 months school, you feel me? Got hired first week out, did exactly what I said I was going to do. And then, been, working my way, you feel me? I'm in my spot right now. I have a little room for the time being. And just been making things happen. But I just wanted to tell you guys, I did it. And Jeremiah talking to me, like me talking to Jeremiah, right? Like, you did it, bro. Like, you made it happen, So I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of myself for going above and beyond to make that happen. So that's really it. That being said, I am still going to be posting content. How funny, right? Because I've been talking about like me not wanting to specifically be a health coach. It's just, that's a whole world of a conversation, because I just really I have experienced extreme burnout. I really have experienced like extreme burnout. Like I really have. And honestly, the first, like this whole video, I was gonna post back in like February before even coming out to Vegas. So it's just crazy how like I found the video and I was like, damn, I didn't even finish editing this. And then boom, like I'm literally here in Vegas, and after the fact of me going to school and accomplishing all that, like I'm here. You feel me? And I'm about to put this ending piece to this video where I was talking about doing it, and now I did it, and now I'm doing it. So long story short, yeah, that's where I'm at. With that being said, make sure you follow me on all my social down below in the description, and also follow me on TikTok, because your boy on TikTok shop now, and we going hard. Peace, y'all.